Is this thing on? I've got a Bodyworks class to go and you're gonna love it. So let's go. You just need a pair of light weights and we are sweet. Let's do this. All right, lovelies. So this morning, all we need is just a light pair of weights. So if you can have them handy, that would be good. So we can use them throughout the class if you would need them. So I'll give you a second to grab that and then we're ready to go. All right, so starting in a standing position this morning, we're just going to come into some gentle side bends, waking up the body. So we reach the arm across and then over to the other side. Love it. Good. So just taking a couple of breaths, noticing how you're feeling this morning. It's always really good to check in. I always like to see how I'm feeling, both mentally and physically, before I start exercise. You know, sometimes there's that feeling of, I just don't feel like it. But you know that in 30 minutes or so, you're going to be feeling a lot better and energized for the day. So it's kind of easy to get your head around that. Good, let's do one more. And then raising the hands over the head, we're just going to come into, I call these stirring the pot, but you can call it whatever you like. And just making some nice full body coming around. You can bend the knees, you can move the hips. So this is a really lovely slow start. See if you can incorporate your breathing into the movement. And then when you feel ready, change the direction of the circles. Lovely, lovely. And then on the exhale, coming back to the center, we allow the arms to swan dive to the sides, all the way down to the floor. Looking between your knees, feel the stretch. Then inhale, rolling up one vertebrae at a time, allowing the arms to come up with you. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise up. And exhale, fold. Let's do that a couple more times. Really taking your time, giving your body and your spine the time it needs to stretch. Feeling all those muscles we sometimes ignore. Just getting a little bit of mobility. Excellent. Let's do one more. Beautiful. And then on the inhale, just turning side on, fingertips to the mat. We're going to walk our way down. And into down dog, we're just going to make our way into high plank, then down dog. Good work, guys. So again, just taking those deep breaths. A couple more. And then on the exhale, dropping the knees, coming into tabletop and just rolling into a few cat-cows. So just rounding out the spine and dipping through the spine, chin tilts up. Beautiful, guys. Just feel nice and warm. And then on the inhale, coming back to your neutral position, so tabletop, long spine. You're going to take the left arm up, reach it forward, and then see if you can take the left leg up behind you. Take a deep breath, then squeeze elbow and knee towards the center. Exhale away. Inhale to center. Exhale away. Center, away. Good. Deep breaths, guys. We've got two more. Last one. And then land the hand down, keeping the leg in action. We're going to sweep it between the hands, help it through if it needs, and then just rolling into a nice forward position. Feel a stretch in the hip, kind of juicy. Good, couple of breaths here, and then exhale, wind back, toes up towards the head. Feel the stretch in the back of the leg here. And then inhale, come forward, stretch the hip. Exhale, wind it back. Inhale, come forward. Last one, guys. Nice big stretches. Exhale, back. And then inhale, come to center. Sweeping the leg back behind you. We're going to keep that leg in action. With a bent knee, we're going to take the knee across this bottom leg here and then back to center. So cross and lift. Cross, lift. So try not to swing your back. So when you move your knee across, you're not kind of pushing the whole hip. You're keeping your hips steady, and you should feel that bottom leg really engaging as well. Good work, guys. Couple more. Deep breaths. Last one. Good. Then taking that knee, we open it out to the side and we squeeze the elbow to knee. I'll show you this from the side. So squeeze and back. Squeeze and back. Good job. So we've got 3, 2, good job, one more. 1, good. All right, now from there, we're going to take the leg out behind us and just lifting up, nice and lifted. Good, now if this feels fine to you, drop the opposite forearm, so that's your right arm, and see if you can push the hip up a little higher. Okay, so you decide where you're working, keep going. Good work. Awesome, guys, taking those deep breaths. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring it in. All right, so we're gonna switch it over, coming back up onto the hands. So the right leg and the left arm. So sweep the right leg back, the left arm forward, find your balance. Then bring the knee and the elbow together and extend away. Squeeze in and extend. Deep breaths. Good, we've got 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Then we just sweep that foot through. So bring it between the hands. Good, we push that hip forward. And then exhale, extend back, straightening out the leg, lifting the toes. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Good. One more time, guys. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Good. Then coming back to the center, taking the leg behind you again. Using the same leg, we're going to take that bent knee across and out. Across, out. Good job, guys. Keeping it steady and stable. Good job. You might notice that this side's feeling different to the other side. That's normal. Deep breaths. Try to keep those elbows steady so you're not bending the arms. We've got 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're going to take knee to elbow. So bring the knee out, squeeze in, squeeze. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're feeling that bottom leg, right? 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, one more. Good. Now, straightening that leg out behind you. We just start with some nice gentle lifts. Now if this is good and you want to go deeper, drop the left elbow, push the hip up more, and go a bit deeper into your lift. Awesome work, guys. So we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Good. Curl the toes under and just go into a little stretch here. So we're giving the soles of the feet a bit of a stretch. Then on the inhale coming up, so we're going to go into a lateral walking plank. So for you guys at home, you're going to do them on the toes. You lift up, you walk across, and then you walk back the other way. Now, because I'm pregnant, I'm going to do these on the knees, so there's less stress on my lower abdominals, but I'm still going to work on tucking in that lower tailbone. Okay, so let's go, guys. We're going to walk it out to one side, walk it over to the other side, walk in. Good. So keeping that tension, we want to keep those butts low when we're working on the toes. Okay, good job. So if you're working in this, it's a plank, it's a straight plank. Or you can modify if you need to doing them on the knees like I am. Good, Ali. Awesome, guys. We've got one more each direction. Good, and then coming back to the center, we're going to come into our commando press-ups. So again, you can do these on the knees, but I'd recommend trying at least a couple on your toes. So you walk the knees back or you lift up the toes, so you're in plank, then hands under the shoulder, press up, and then come back down, and we're going to alternate, do the other arm to lift you. So keep changing the arm, so you're not continuously doing the same arm. Good. So wherever you're working, we still want to get those butts down. We don't want our bums in the air no matter where we're working, whether we're taking modification or not. Good. So we're going to work towards 2 more on each side. 1 more each side. Good. Last one. Good. Little press back, then come forward again. So we're going to open the palms out probably as wide as your mat, which is just a bit wider than your shoulders. And we're going to go into push-ups. All right, so getting ready. We're going to work through 10 push-ups. So we've got 1, 2, good. You might notice my hips aren't going as low, but that's because again, I'm trying to just take a little bit of stress out of my lower abdominals. Good. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, just a little push back, then we're going to come forward. Awesome. All right, so these are plank flips. So I'll do one to show you, but I probably won't join you today for these ones. So we lift the hips, box plank. We take the left foot over, land, then we lift the hips, push up, left hand, left foot over, and then we do the other side. Okay, so lifting into your box plank, let's do the right side. Right foot over, left hand lands. Good, lift the hips, push up, right hand, and pivot with that left foot. Good job, guys. Awesome. Good. Let's do 1 more each way. Awesome work, guys. I know these are tough. And then we're going to actually finish on our butts. So we finish in our reverse. And we're going to do a reverse plank walk. So our fingertips face towards us for safety reasons. Lifting the hips, we're actually going to walk across to one side. Keep the hips pushing up so you're not sort of sagging into the shoulders. And then we walk across to the other side. So let's go. 1, 2. Good, try to keep lifting those hips. We're working the back of the arms here. 3. Good, we're gonna go 1 more each way, guys. Good, then coming back to the center, and we're gonna go into our tricep dips. So 2 options. You can just do these statically here, or you might be able to lift up the hips and do it with the hips off the ground, okay? You decide. We're gonna work through 10. So here we go. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, come on guys, push, 2, 1, good, roll forward, grab the feet, little stretch. Good, take a couple of deep breaths. And then on the inhale, we roll forward again. This time we're gonna go back and do a whole round again, just like that. So we're gonna start with our plank walks. So on the toes, you can walk across, or I'm gonna opt for the knee option as my modification. So here we go, guys. We're gonna work on 4 to each side. So we've got 1, 2, 3, good. Keep those hips down though, guys. 4, we got 4 more to go. 5, 6, 7, last one, and then on 8, coming back to the center, and we're going to come down to the forearms for commandos. So again, you can do these on the toes in your plank, or if you're like me today, I'm working a little bit more gently on the knees. So hand under the shoulder, pressing up, back down, and then we swap. So we're going 5 on each side. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, good, 9, feel the burn now guys, come on, 1 more. Good, we're gonna add a little movement in this round, so an extra one for you guys. On the toes in your plank, we're gonna drop the hips from one side to the other. For me, I'm modifying back to the knees. So let's go guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, pressing back onto the hands as wide as your mat. We're gonna go into those push-ups. Okay, so setting up, drop those hips forward. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands coming back onto the shoulders. We're going to do our plank flips. So we come into our box plank. Left foot goes over. Nearly lost it. That wasn't a great example. Lift the hips back up and flip back over. Right side, over, right side. Good. Let's go guys, 3 more each side. Good. That's it, 2 more now, 2 more on each side. So 4 to go. Good, remember take the time. You don't want to roll into the shoulder. Good, 1 more each side. Good, good, 1 more guys, 1 more. And then we finish on our butts. Good, all right. Now from there, we're gonna do our reverse plank walk. So we pull the hips forward, we walk across to the other side. So we're using the back of our arms, keep moving. Good, keep lifting those hips. Working the back of the arms. Good, 1 more each way guys. Good, and then come back to the center, dropping the hips. Now remember this one's our dips, so it's optional if you want to keep the hips up. Otherwise working here, so we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, push through the arms guys, 2, 1, good. Roll it forward, little stretch. Excellent. All right, let's have a quick drink and then we're gonna continue on. So we'll meet back on our seated position, okay? So if we're gonna use the weights, it will be in this part of the class. So have them nearby. That way you're not looking for them as we go. So this part, we're gonna do a prisoner walk up. We've got the hands over the head. So we're gonna try and take our hands out of the equation. If it's too hard, obviously you can bring them back down. We're gonna try and bring the arms up, then we walk up to standing or squat. I'd rather squat for you guys. Then back down on the same leg. Good, now we're gonna alternate, do the other leg, and lift. Good job, so it's harder with the arms over the head. See if you can do it. Deep breaths. Good. Stay strong for me, guys. Okay, let's do one more on each leg. Good. Hard, hard, hard. Last one. Good, and then we're gonna finish in that standing position. I'm gonna grab my weights, and you can do as well. We're gonna bring them up towards our chest, bending into our squat. We press the arms up. So squat, press for 2, 3, 4, 5. Really get those hips down, guys. 6, 7, 8, 9. Good, 2 more, come on, 2. Last one. Good, bring it down. Now, if you've got light weights, you can use them for this. If not, I'm gonna pop my neck because you're a little bit on the heavier side for this. So we're gonna take the arms out laterally. So I'll show you side view. Squat, lunge, squat, lunge, okay? So we want to have a bit of fun with this. See if we can keep the arms open statically, okay? So let's go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're gonna get to 10, 7, 8, 9, one more. Good, coming into the center, shake out the arms. That one gets a bit of a burn. All right, the next one you don't really need weights, but you can use them if you want to. We're gonna come into a skater. So when we do a skater, we're gonna come across. I'm gonna give you 2 modifications. The first one, you land the foot, you just kind of reach and move like so. Second option, when you come across, the foot stays off the floor. So you're working that glute a bit harder, okay? So we're gonna work to 10 on each side. When you're ready, let's go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good, back in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, so we're gonna move into a curtsy. So if curtsy's not there for your knees or your hips, go for lunge. But we step the foot back, square the hips. We're gonna bring the arms up. So you can use weights for this, guys. You don't have to go without them. So we sink down, squeeze into our pec deck, down, squeeze. So keep those thighs tight. So down, squeeze for 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, do them well. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Good. 10, we step in and change. All right, let's get this set up quickly. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze those glutes as hard as you can. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good, and 10, stepping in. So this next one, you can use your weights again. So it's a bent over row with a bicep curl. So we lean forward, strong spine. So notice that I'm not rounded like this. My spine is long and strong. So I do a row and then I curl up. So I'm using my abs to pull me back up. So forward and curl. Forward, curl. Good job, guys. Beautiful, loving it. Good, we've got 5. It's funny how many people struggle with this one. 4, 3, 2, good, one more. Good, bring it up. All right, guys, so we're gonna go back to that first one we did, so the prisoner walk-ups. So if you're feeling really strong, you might even try and do these with weights in your hands. Not for me, but hey, each your own. So coming down to the floor again, arms over the head. Oh yeah, so squeeze, foot up, good, then back down. Lovely. Good, we've got 2, 3, good, 4. We've got 2 more, guys, stay with me. Last one. Good, then finishing at the top. Grabbing our weights if you haven't got them, and we're gonna do our squat with overhead press. So coming right down, press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, come on, 2 more after this one. Let's pump it up. 1 more. Good, then bring it down. Nice. All right, so if you've got some light weights with this one, you can keep them in hand. If not, if they're a bit heavy, maybe not. Arms laterally. Squat. Step back to lunge. In. Keep that tail tight. No arching in the back. For 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, come on, we're nearly there. 9, 1 more. Good, coming in. All right, we're moving into our skaters. So whatever variation you want to take. Here we go, moving across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good, back from 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming into the middle. So curtsy or lunge, take the foot back, peg deck, sit down, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, come on. And then on 10, stepping in, and we're gonna swap that over, other foot back. Oops, squeeze, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Bring it in, grab your weights. So we're gonna do a bent over row with a bicep curl. So come forward, row, and up. So we use our abdominals to bring us up nice and smooth. For 2, 3, 4, 5, doing well guys, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more. Good. All right, let's bring the weights down. We're gonna make our way back towards the floor. So bring the foot down. We're gonna come straight into some side work. So we come down onto our left side. All right, left hand, left shoulder. lifting up into our side angle, pull the hips up, and we're gonna lift this right leg off the floor. So lift and lengthen. We don't want the full weight on that left knee at the floor, lifting up. So we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now on one, we drop. So we bring this left foot forward a little. This right foot sort of tucks into the little crevasse of this left foot. And we're gonna lift and down. So we're gonna get a nice full range. Okay, so I call these the rainbow and down. So push up with the hip for 2, 3, squeeze your thighs together, 4, 5, 6, good, 7, let's get to 10, come on, 8, 9, one more, lift, good, then bringing it down, coming down onto the forearm, and we're gonna come straight into some bicycles. So let's ride it out, good, come on, straight into it guys, you know what to do. Good, we want to keep that knee at hip height, we don't want to drag through the hip, we want to keep it lifted. Good job, deep breaths. Awesome, we've got 3, 2, 1, good, then bringing the knees forward, so we're in clam 2. Good, so we should be able to see the tip of our toes. If you've got your weights, you want to pop your weight on your thigh, we go into weighted clams. Good, so a little bit of extra. Love these, always feel them. Burns. Good work, guys. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pop the weight down if you used it. Lifting up onto the hands, bring the legs forward slightly, and we're going to come into our mermaid crunch. Okay, so we bring the knees across, just get a better spot. All right, if you know these well, you can do straight legs. If you know just a bit more today, we can just do bent, okay? Good, squeeze. Right around, good, come on, we've got 4, 3, 2, and 1, good. All right, we're gonna turn it over and go straight onto the other side. All right, so quick reset. Right knee, right hand should be on the mat, lifting the hips. Good, finding your side angle, make sure on the side of that knee and lift that bottom leg up. Good, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10, lowering down. We bring the right foot slightly forward, left foot hugs the arch of that bottom foot, and then we lift the hips over and under. Good, lift, rainbow. So we lift from this bottom hip for 2, 3, good, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, come on guys, 2 more, 9, last one, good, and lowering down, we're going to come onto the forearm and go into our bicycles. So we ride the bicycle for 1, 2, 3, 4, good job, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, good, last one, 10, good, bring the knees forward to your clams, pop the weight on the thigh, good, and then let's lift into our clams, good, feel those glutes, ooh, yeah. Deep breaths, guys, so we always come back to our breath. Good, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, propping ourselves up onto our hands. Bring the knee forward, and we're gonna come into that mermaid cross and crunch. Ready? We've got 1, 2, this is harder than it looks, 3, 4, good, 5, 6, 7, come on guys, 8, 9, last one, good, and 10. Awesome guys, so let's turn back over, opening the knees as wide as your mat, coming into a child's pose just to rest and take a few deep breaths. So feeling the rib cage expanding into the mat. Coming back into your mindful practice. And then on the inhale, coming back to your tabletop, maybe just doing a few nice mindful circles with the body. Rolling around, taking the knees as wide as you'd like. Slowing it right down. When you're ready, changing the direction. Slowly winding yourself back up. Butt meets the heels and just doing some nice gentle shoulder rolls. Maybe going in the other direction with the shoulders. Beautiful. Maybe doing some neck circles or rotation. Awesome. And then slowly just bringing yourself back down. We made it. We got through to the very end. Proud of you guys. And I hope you enjoyed the class and this beautiful day. Thanks guys.